With the holidays approaching, when video gaming solutions are gifted and played extensively, and amid general escalating sector interest amid a new report revealing massive global demand for gaming that found more than half of the global population now plays games, we're speaking today with Max Podkidkin, a gaming industry executive who's here with some insights and tips for us. Hi, Max.
Hi, how are you?
First, tell us a bit about what your company does and who your target customers are.
Yeah, of course. So, as you mentioned, over 50% of global population now plays video games, and nearly 80% of those people play them online with others. They play them with friends, family, or they just, join random servers to play with strangers who eventually become friends. We're a hosting company that specializes in gaming servers, and with our number one game being Minecraft server, which is also number one game in the world by downloads. And our target audience are these gamers who want to play with their friends, family, or just to start their own server to build their own little community. So if you have a Bisec hosting server, you control everything. You could add stuff to the game, you can remove it, you can choose who joins, who can join, kind of set your own narrative, and you can make it to be whatever you want it to be. And with Minecraft, especially where the worlds are procedurally generated, you can have a world that you build with friends, family, and that could be not only weeks old. There are some Minecraft worlds that are many, many years old. And then having that feeling of that you built something together with all these people over a course of many, many days to many years is pretty awesome.
Especially with the game Minecraft that your company specializes in hosting, which is currently the world's #1 game and industry's bestseller today. Why is having your own gaming server even worth it?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, having your own server just gives you a lot more control. It is possible to host a server at home on your computer, but then, you have to worry about keeping your computer on 24/7, which, especially now, like with rising energy costs, could be quite expensive. And then a lot of internet providers are starting to limit how much bandwidth you can use per month. And then you also have to go into your router settings and change network configurations, which sometimes could completely break your home connection. With us, you don't have to worry about any of that. You purchase a server from us, it all, within seconds you get it, it's good to go. You can start playing almost immediately. And like I said, you have full control of it. You can control who joins, what's on it. You can install plugins or mod packs, which are like different pieces of software that are made by the community, which completely changed the game. So, you could get bored playing the old normal Minecraft. You can install all these different features that completely change the game and, make it very, very different than from original.
What about making a gaming server not just fun and successful, but also safe? What insights can you share for each of those aspects?
Yeah, so our servers are all hosted in professional data centers. Not nobody can just walk in, even us that we can, at any time we need to go. There's a lot of security procedures involved, like, they check your ID, some of them fingerprint you. There's no use of like phones, taking pictures or videos inside. But in general, you just want to make sure you're getting it from a reputable company. You need to do your due diligence to make sure who's the owner of the company, how long they have been around. Is it a legitimate company? Because unfortunately, in this space, we've seen many companies kind of come and go, that are run by sometimes very young kids. And then you want to make sure data is safe because you are giving these companies not a lot of information. Typically, it's your name, address, and email, but you still want that information to be safe. And not only that information, but also your server's data, because we've seen companies just shut down and then players lose all their data, they lose their worlds. And if it's somebody that worked with their friends or family for a long time building their world together and all of a sudden it's gone, it could be very upsetting, especially if it's somebody that's younger.
Of course, the tech and gaming sector is always evolving. What are some of your plans for the remainder of this year and new year ahead?
Yeah, so we're always super, super busy. This year, right now, we're working on adding three more locations. We currently have 17. We're expanding to Seattle, Atlanta, and Chicago. We're testing some new hardware that we're going to offer as dedicated servers to those that need, a lot more power than a typical shared server. We're getting involved with a bunch of charities such as Gamers Outreach because we want to do more for the community. Because in gaming and especially in Minecraft, the community aspect is huge. Without the community, Minecraft wouldn't be where it is today, and we wouldn't be, where we are today without the community either.
I understand your company offers service packages that cannot be found elsewhere. What are some of the most popular packages and why?
Yeah, so our website is bisecthosting.com, and we try to include a lot of features that others charge for as extra just to make it easy. So we kind of have packages that include everything together. And since day one, again, like having your data safe is super important. So since day one, we had 7 days of backups for all of our servers. So if you install a plugin or a mod, or you mess up a configuration file, or you have a friend come in who deletes half your world, you could restore up to 7 days of backups, which save tons and tons of work. Like customers are super thankful when they know they can do this. And one other thing we do that no one else does, we actually store files of all the canceled servers for right now it's more than 2 years. So a customer that used to have a server with us can come back 2 years later and literally take off, where they left off, which is, can be very nostalgic and excited, especially if it's an old group of friends that got back together and wants to restart their server.
Thanks so much, Max.
Thank you so much.